Well, the markets had a decent outing, you would have to say today, but for what happened in the last half an hour. So when you look at this, it'll look okay. When you look at the mid-cap index, for example, it'll look okay, about 0.5% higher. So that looks okay. Small caps look okay as well. But the banks is where the problem is, because that will be the first sign of red on the screen. And if you just look at what the Bank Nifty did, or HDFC Bank did to the markets intraday, you will see what I'm talking about. This is the Nifty Bank, and look at how sharp a crash it had in the last half an hour of trade. This was what spoiled the peace for the markets at large today. Now, the advanced decline ratio might also have corrected a little bit, but let's get the heat map up on the screen. Okay, the advanced decline ratio, and thank you for pulling that out, but look at this contraction that happened. Again, the last half an hour is when this change happened. Let's pull up the heat map on the screen. More losers than gainers, and the gaining part was held aloft by a Nestle and some IT names like Tech Mahindra as well as HCL Tech. Adani Port and Adani Enterprises were up 3% at a point of time. The last half an hour they came off, but ahead of Adani Port's board meet tomorrow, I think these stocks did okay for themselves. What lost out? The principal culprit was HDFC Bank, down about 1%. It's a heavyweight, and it really pulled that indexes down in the last 30 minutes of trade. But autos sulked in trade. There was Eicher Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Bajaj Auto amongst the auto heavyweights, which were soft for a better part of the trading day today. The broader end of the spectrum was also punctuated by gains to specific PSU names in particular, but in general rather, but a lot of other names also came up in conversation today, particularly from the power space as well. So the mid cap and the small cap indices had a good day of trade. I think tomorrow's trade and what we do in the first half is very, very important. If we form a lower low than today's low, then that could open a bit of a wall of worry in the first week of the new calendar.